Good evening, everyone. It is 9 p.m. here in the UK, 10 p.m. most other places in Europe, and for Tuho it's 11. Is that right?
It's 11. It's 11 for me.
I'm sorry.
I'm not one of the most places in Europe, but it's
true.
fine.
But hey,
We only have one set tonight.
We
anyway.
do, yeah. We got one set here on the Promenade Ballroom Tuesday edition. Thursday's already fully booked in. We'll have some good ass sets coming up later in the week. But for tonight, we have Socky and ZK. Socky on Percival tonight, which is, would you believe it, not his normal character.
Not at all, but should be interesting to see for sure how much the Lord of Flames will cook.
Yeah, for real. You see this matchup quite a bit. We don't see it quite as often nowadays with the lack of Percival players kind of around. I mean, Verum is the only consistent representative, and Fitty did, of course, play Percival for a while and then swapped over to Djeeta and then swapped off for Grand Blue entirely and is now doing very well at Street Fighter 6. So
Very well
yeah.
indeed. I think he got second place in the German World Warrior last weekend.
That is true, yeah. But hey, before we get into introducing our players, thank you to the raid that's just come in. Hello, welcome. I guess it's perfect time for that reintroduction. You're watching the Promenade Ballroom, first to 10, Grand Blue Fantasy versus set between Socky and ZK here. My name is Kakata Koi. I'm drinking a little bit of rum and chilling on my Tuesday evening. And I'm joined by Tuho Yuho.
I'm Tuho Yuho. I'm doing well. I'm just chilling on this Tuesday evening.
Nice. You making the decision not to drink like I am?
I am making that decision, yeah.
That's
not
probably a good
drinking this
decision.
Tuesday.
Tuho Yuho from Combo Breaker. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. I'm jealous of that experience. I kind of want to go to... Like, I was planning on doing Frosties this year, but those plans have unfortunately already fallen through. So... Hey, I'll get my chance at one point.
It was a great time. Would go again.
It sounds like it. Like, everything I heard from Dudikoff sounded superb. But yeah, it has been a while since we've seen this matchup kind of take place. Obviously, two of the game's kind of widely regarded top three characters both kind of want similar things in neutral and in the corner. Both want to be pressing a lot of their medium buttons.
Yep. Can't go wrong with that, especially when Rush was added and made them even better. Both these characters benefiting kind of in the same way from Rush. As we can see.
Yeah, we can see it there. Probably gonna stock up on the Oki. Nice. So yeah, Socky just keeping ZK in the corner at the start of this first round here. Not quite enough meter for the Rush there, or there. Gonna give ZK just a little extra chance to pull this one back, and kind of saved a little bit by the extended hurt box on the far heavy. Roreka coming in into the throw.
Gets throw to the other corner, some momentum maybe. Nope. Far light into Rush into DP.
Yeah.
Take the round.
So twice already, kind of 2 for 2. We've seen just that far light buffer into Rush. Doing pretty well for Socky. That button, of course, coming out incredibly fast. Very good just for catching those runs. So whatever Socky is looking for there, it's working out for him.
And even if the Rush is blocked for some reason, it's not a bad situation at all, since it's plus on block.
Yeah, definitely true. So I mean, we got some people in for a raid at the moment. You might not have seen Grand Blue over the past couple of years. These mechanics, I can't even really call them new at this point, but they're new in in the kind of time frame of the game. Rush is one of the mechanics added in 2.8. 50 meter to extend your button out into a combo. And if you do it on block, you are +4, as mentioned. Yeah, we see the Rush come in here into the XDP ender. Gonna stock up fully here. Empty command dash in. Tries to go for the close heavy anti-air, but just not quite enough here. Gonna get 2 U'd in return on the next interaction and just lets the DP rip again.
There's the command grab. This does not kill. Goes into fireball instead of anything.
Yeah, that DP is still on cooldown for Socky, so wasn't able to extend into it there. Gets the frame trap into the throw on the side of ZK.
Costly. That's it.
Yeah, it sure was. So, tied up around a piece here, but it's been pretty difficult for ZK to kind of establish what he wants to do at the moment. Nice empty command dash in for Socky. 3 stocks on the table.
This matchup does seem kind of difficult for Djeeta. For like, in neutral, Percival definitely has the range advantage, so it might be hard to control space or play footsies.
For sure. Sick PRM rush is gonna keep Socky locked in the corner though. Advantage definitely swaying towards ZK. Catches the fuzzy jump out, but nothing made of it just yet. Not much left on the table here for Socky, actually. We see the plus frames here, forces the back shift out, spends that other 50 meter on the rush again. The XTP chooses not to stock up. Might have been the correct decision, and yeah, will be.
That's the throw.
So yeah, nice comeback here from Socky on that 3rd round. Gonna take the first game here.
Yeah, ZK just kind of ran into the far heavy and that led to losing the game.
Yeah.
Even though he didn't really have any reason to push forward.
So this is kind of the difference between these two characters, right? Is Percival is just able to do a single hit confirm into massive damage with the Zoraisen. Meanwhile, Djeeta doesn't quite get that initial direct damage, but in return she gets plenty more corner carry. So even though they're both sort of looking for the same sort of opener, the reward is very different between them. Socky doesn't need to win too many interactions here to get around, really only winning I think 4 in that. And yeah, takes the round regardless. Just straight up throw.
Runs up and throws.
Why not?
Now you're in the corner. Socky doing his signature fuzzy jump to get out. Simply leave the corner, it's not real.
He tried to throw Socky in the corner.
Here with the Djeeta corner carry all aboard the G Express, now you're in the other corner.
Nice there, stops getting the stocks up, just use the fireball for it. The jump in should be enough for the kill here.
Yeah, easily.
Yep, just able to land that after the jump in. Keeping these rounds pretty close between them, you'll love to see it. And this is kind of how it is for a while. Either one wants to land a medium or a sweep, and yeah, that is really the Djeeta way of doing things. Nice in, bit of a late confirm into the rush, but it does work. Ends with the MVP.
Bro, that's not quite enough.
So the thing you
can just kind of chill.
Yeah, he can kind of chill out. The thing that he's immediately looking for, I suppose, is overdrive. But there's 5 stocks now on the side of Socky. Spends on the rush, but no cancel into the Zoraisen. And yeah,
there's the MDP that goes half screen.
It sure is quite a special move.
Move that makes certain matchups very good for Djeeta.
I'm not going to talk about it. Socky's been lining rip quite a bit just on these raw DPs. And nice into the rush again.
Well, it's kind of difficult to time the safe jabs, especially manually, and ZK hasn't been playing the game that much lately.
Yeah, so that is kind of one of the things. ZK is coming back after a bit of a break. Socky never really takes breaks, so even though he's on a different character, there's still a lot of constant grind that you've got to go up against.
Nice empty low. Should get some nice damage and corner. Again, the DP working out.
Jumps over, and yeah, that JU air stall doing it there. No DP from the side of ZK is going to cost him the round.
I think Djeeta could like anti-air it with EX DP and get a conversion out.
I think at that height, yeah, you might be right. But yeah, speaking of the EX DP, that does just come straight out. ZK going to be the one letting it rip this time, and that was a courageous press there. With the M follow-up, that could have been huge damage.
Yeah, if it was just a bit later, then ZK would have been ground into a fibrous powder.
Yep. But yeah, ZK again doing well here. The rounds that he seems to win, he seems to start off incredibly strong in.
Interesting 5U.
Yeah, don't... I think he wanted a 2U there, but he's still got at least the situational advantage, I say, as he gets returned.
Jump scare.
Yeah, to the mid-screen. Command grab into XDP coming in. And now, really, just an interaction away from death. But yeah, nice jump in. Djeeta's jump heavy is a much better button than I kind of see many people talk about. The crazy good
Usually
range.
she just goes for JU.
Yeah, because I mean, why wouldn't you? It's a great button as well. But that jump heavy really good as well. Oh no, not quite getting the close heavy anti-air. And ZK not quite getting the 2H1. Socky returning ZK to the corner he's trying to escape from.
Trying to escape the Grand Blue Zone.
Yeah.
It's tough.
The Percival zone coming in
Simply
here.
jump over.
Jumping over has been working. Socky's close heavies have not been working out for him. No counter hit, no extension.
Yeah, I don't think Percival really gets anything out of non-counter hit 2H.
I think he can EXDP still, right? Wow, wake up mash.
Maybe. And we're at 2-1, still pretty even.
It is pretty even between them. So quite often we're seeing Socky with the health lead in a lot of these longer rounds, and Socky is very good at adjusting his pace, right? To know when he needs to slow down, when he needs to let his opponent approach, get the information he needs to start sniping on anti-airs and such, as we're seeing here. I'm seeing a lot of spot dodge on defense, just in general. Wondering if ZK is going to catch that at some point. Tries to go for the close heavy anti-air again. These haven't been working for him.
Something about awkward anti-airs.
Something, yeah. So 100 meter on the side of ZK here. Socky just about getting that rush. So next interaction for him, almost certainly death. And there it is. Straight into the Horizon.
Yep.
That's all he needs. Got to be so aware of that.
Does so much damage.
It is. It's a crazy amount of damage. I'm sure at least some point in this set we're going to see OD's Horizon delete part of ZK's health bar.
What was that DP?
Yeah.
Today I walk forward and fireball.
The XDP comes out again just on that wake up. Doing well. Socky jumping back into the corner. Oh, no, it's the wrecker
on the
there.
sweep, but no conversion.
Yeah. ZK keeping the situational advantage. A lot of running going on, which Socky does normally like to snipe with a quick button.
I'm just waiting for ZK to anti-air with DP to cover the air stall.
Yeah. He's got to start at some point. See the back shift come
Nice
out again.
rush.
Into the rush afterwards. Oh dear.
Oh no, this is death, right?
It sure is.
Should be.
Yeah, could have just gone for the SSBA if he realized he'd have the meter, but ends it with the DP conversion anyhow.
I think Percival can combo after that EXDP, or did he have stocks?
He can if he had stocks. I can't remember if he did.
Just 2M into Rekka, into the wall bounce. Yep.
She needs it.
It's 40% life into the throw.
From round start.
Some...
Wow, just lets it rip on the MDP.
Very brave.
Of course. So yeah, I'm gonna go into the XDP, M stock up. It is the honesty, isn't it? Yeah, Socky just locking down with these far normals here, just really nice. Able to push out of the corner here with the back throw. Haven't seen an OD from either player at the moment.
It's fair. OD makes you lose access to rush, which is very important for these two.
I think that's part of it, yeah, but also just on a player matchup level, both ZK and Socky are very good at being prepared and dealing with overdrive. So that might be part of it. But yeah, I think the bigger factor is
But
you
maybe
lose access
that's
to
what
rush.
makes them ultimately use it.
Hey, maybe.
We go waiting the DP into decent chunk of damage. One interaction away again.
Again, that air still not quite being covered there. Nice tech on the command throw, and there we are. The overdrive comes out. And looking at the health disparity, Socky might be needing it. No conversion off of that counter hit there for ZK. Tries to go into the rush. And yeah, the autopilot leading to the end of Socky there, and ZK getting a game back.
OD Percy is very scary though with that Zerheisen doing
Yeah.
like 4.5k.
He certainly is quite the explosive character. Not that he isn't normally, but just with that extra OD damage. In particular, you know, just that far M or far heavy into Zerheisen. Just, it deletes your health bar.
Nice whiff punish.
So ZK needs to be looking for the jump there, right?
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, just
kind of stand at that jump distance and...
JU in, he's able to get into the corner again. Not hit by the JU on the way back down, but, you know, side swap has happened. That's what Socky wanted the most. Empty low working out again.
Again mashing on wake up. Try to throw. I'm assuming.
Just about didn't get clipped by that far heavy there, and yeah, gonna take the round from that EX Wrecker again.
Did the far medium punish the spot dodge recovery, or was it something else?
I didn't see counter hit, so I'm not sure what it was there. So it would have been counter hit.
It was a counter hit.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Then hey, that might have been what it was. Nice bait. Pretty sizable damage here, but again, that jump out is working for Socky, and these close heavy anti-airs are most certainly not.
Nice DP to take the game.
Yeah, we're even here now. 3 games apiece. Nice and close. You always love it when a set at least starts out close between the pair of them, and it's probably going to carry on like this for the entire duration.
Well, these are both beginner brawl champions, so of course it's even.
True. Again, no anti-air from ZK. The anti-airs have kind of been a weak spot for both of these players at the moment. Like, Socky has been hitting these 2H anti-airs, nice timing. But he's been trying to go for those close heavy ones, it's not quite working out. ZK, on the other hand, just really hasn't been able to anti-air, especially against this air stall much, just at all.
Yeah. EXDP would be very good. Especially if Djeeta can get a conversion. Doesn't cover for the OD on the safe jump.
Not quite. Just standing slightly outside that far medium range, is able to get in, at least for a little bit, and there's the whiff confirm, just rushes it down. Correct decision there, don't even want to wait for the charge. So, unfortunate misplay
who
by
knows
Socky.
the timing, it never happens.
Yeah. So, I got told before that you can count the amount of sparks on that Percival's sword lets out, but I'm not counting that. I'm getting away.
Oh. Just barely whiffed the throw. What are you gonna do when Percival is standing at the perfect jumping distance, keeping you locked down?
There's that
Simple
2H
jump,
working
but
again.
it works. Tries the melody, but doesn't really work on Socky.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
does
think.
get a successful throw in the corner here. Yeah, not
That
quite
corner
enough
position
control.
isn't long lasting.
Bit of a slower round start here. Both the players just want to sit outside of normal range, but ZK getting the jump in, bring him right to that left-hand corner. Not quite enough for the wall bounce.
That's a wall bounce.
Yeah. So not quite covering the jump out here, and
There's
oh
the
dear.
honesty. You were down backing for 14 long frames, and you will pay the price.
No anti-air from the side of Socky. Does manage to get the sweep into the throw. We're back in the mid-screen. Spends it on the rush. A little bit plus. And yeah, that stock is going to get punished. ZK has been doing really good at punishing these stock ups from button cancels on block at the moment. Count for the jump out, maybe. He's going for the throw. Chip point. Goes for a spot dodge. Plus frames from ZK. Nice check. Really, really good check on the command dash. And yeah, ZK going to go up now. 4-3.
4-3. Love to see it. Some back and forth.
2H attempted there.
Nice
going to get
jump
clipped
in.
by the jump in. Yeah, really well placed.
That still wall mounts.
Of course it does.
She requires it.
Absolutely. She needs it. No attempted anti-air this time on the JU, just blocking
Socky
it.
has gotten away with the 19th air stall in a row.
I mean, even with ZK in the lead now, it's kind of just the thing that maybe he really needs to improve on the most. Is just sorting out how he's going to be dealing with this air stall. And the answer is DP. He just doesn't quite want to rest it. Hey, you can air throw if you've got the balls for it. I would respect it. And this close heavy anti-air again, not quite working out, and you are dead. No wall bounce required here.
No cutscene required.
No cutscene, no skyfall. And yeah, ZK taking the round.
No 9 million plane damage required.
Man, nah, it's not a. This is analytical commentary. I can't go into my my GBF stories.
Understandable.
I must have seen that Skyfall cutscene about 30 different times yesterday. Good stuff here from ZK, liking how he's playing around the range, forcing Socky to make the interactions. Probably looking out for opportunities to whiff punish, but Socky manages to get in from the sweep pin. No proper extension off of those lights.
Just didn't block low and wake up. There we go, that's one interaction away. Very comfortable position for Socky.
Yeah,
Nice
nice
block.
block.
Back at round start range.
Good block.
The DP baited, nice.
And yeah, 5-3 now. ZK 2-game lead at this point. So, as per usual, with one player halfway to a potential win. Question we got to ask is, what does Socky kind of need to be looking for a bit more to maybe start stealing back a few of these games? What do you reckon?
Well, hard to say, actually.
I do feel a bit. I'm always the one asking this question and never the one answering it. It's the commentary trick. What do I think? Now you see, that's why I asked the question. Nah. I do think that Socky has, quite clear unfamiliarity with a couple of the characters' intricacies a bit more. So he could be getting a bit more of some interactions, especially more towards the corner. But I think he's playing the neutral, as well as he should be here, as well as this matchup should go. But a few of not quite enough, not quite the range. Yeah. He's playing the neutral quite well. The close heavy anti-airs definitely haven't been working out for him. So maybe, kind of like we were saying with ZK against the jump use, might want to go for more consistent anti-airs. Yeah. Even if it's less damage, you get that hard knockdown, you get that positional advantage. Percival can start running his game plan again.
You should be going for the more consistent option over the more damaging one if you're not consistent with the damaging option.
Oh, and this is something else as well, as a lot of these spot dodges have been coming out from Socky on defense, and ZK now is starting to catch the recovery of them just for that essentially free counter hit. Making the most of it, but Socky's a round up currently in this game. No anti-air again there on the JU, a bit more of an awkward angle this time, so kind of understandable. Nice whip punish.
Yeah, DK's just playing the neutral very well, like playing around Percival's range and getting the whiff punishes.
Nice in here, counter hit into the Zoraisen. Close heavy anti-air does come out. No counter hits, no extension. Just pushed back into the mid-screen by the wake-up DP. They're going to return ZK to the right-hand corner. And this is it, isn't it? Yeah. So that's kind of the risk, isn't it? Is once those buttons are no longer hitting block, you're going to be liable to a whiff punish, and ZK expertly performing it there.
No anti-air again,
landing.
But still a good position for ZK. Doesn't really matter that one anti-air, but regardless, we're at 5-4. Socky taking a game again.
Yeah, a bit more
Tightening
hard
up lead.
fought, a bit slower, but maybe that's the kind of pace change that he wants. Yeah, kind of like we were saying towards the beginning of the set, that's one of Socky's strong points, right? Is he knows when he needs to adjust his pace, and maybe slower is better for him here. Again, no anti-air on the JU, able to get out of the corner pretty easily. Good spot dodge on the clash. Spends the 50 meter for essentially nothing. 50 meter now on the side of Socky. Counter hit anti-air does manage to link into the far heavy this time. Proxy normals not screwing him over. Nice.
Sick farm rush.
Doesn't choose to stock up, and to be honest, probably doesn't need it here. 2 on the table. Only really needs 1 interaction to win, and there's that MDP going straight through the fireball, but just gets fired.
This should be death. No, actually.
It's not death, no.
Just DP and stock up and too well takes it. I think he could have just killed there, but I don't know.
He could have, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Big jump heavy into the Zoraisen. Third of your health gone.
I was about to say that Socky isn't really using fireballs much, but then he threw one.
He's starting to a little bit more. We saw an interaction in that last game where Socky kind of forced the fireball wall win with that EX fireball just to get a bit of space back, so knows that obviously the option is there and how to use it. Hopefully gonna start seeing a bit more of that. For the time being, locked down in this right-hand corner. See, ZK there, to me, went in, hopped back a little bit, was in perfect position to anti-air, like he was intending to do that, and then just didn't pull the trigger. Just let Socky escape in for free. Oh no!
Oh my.
Yeah, not quite
That's
in range for the rush to automatically extend. Is unfortunate when that happens. It's a shame Socky has that happen on Charlotte as well.
Isn't there like a combo route where you get hit far heavy and the rush whiffs, you still get an
so that is specifically for like those really high level, high attack level buttons like Vasaraga far heavy and Charlotta's far heavy. I think are the 2 characters that can realistically do that. Now anti-air again on this JU, even after the clash interaction, and now Socky is doing these anti-airs really well. But got quite a bit of a mountain to climb here, health-wise. ZK just running out. Nice.
Oh no, minor spot dodge mistake.
Unfortunate, is ZK going to take him?
Socky has been spot dodging those charge fireballs really well, but sometimes you miss.
Yeah, sometimes you're gonna, preemptively spot dodge, get hit by that charge, rig and lave.
Yeah.
It happens.
You were talking about it earlier that Socky is just kind of preemptively spot dodging on defense. I'm wondering what he's like looking for with that.
To
like
answer the chat question, by the way, no, Percival cannot just can't just DP the fireball because of how his DP is, unfortunately. Does not have much projectile invincibility at all, really, if any, same with his SBA. So not really an option he can do as much.
Nice rush extension.
Yep, love this.
Kill.
I like that. Knows
stocks.
when the combo limit happens, gets that stock up, anti-air immediately afterwards. That was a really nice couple of interactions there. Two counter hit firearms, no extension off of either of them, unfortunately. Two stocks on the side of Stocky. Stocky? I didn't even realize I said that. Right.
Two socks on Stocky.
Yeah, nice in again here. Same route, I love it, but does get DP'd back out into the mid-screen. ZK is once again making the mistake of trying to throw Socky at any point in the game.
It's just not an option. Nice chunk of health gone. But one rush conversion could take Socky back to the corner.
There you go, you said it. And yeah, Socky now going to be hitting that halfway to victory point. Again, just keeping it so close between them. I'm loving it.
Love the Djeeta back and forth.
Nice empty EX dash there into the throw. Hit ZK a couple of times with that. I'll just run under this time. No extension, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, ZK's been playing well, not a fair bit of Street Fighter. Kind of hasn't been on it as much recently. Socky has not. ZK, a Kami gamer.
That he is.
Here we are again, just both players
Nice
playing around that range, and yeah, ZK's jump-ins in these situations have been super consistent. Wants to try and catch that fuzzy jump out, is going to catch a button press instead, but drops the conversion, unfortunately. Just close heavy into SSBA is the punish.
Come out.
That's unfortunate. I think he dropped a 2M there.
Yeah.
Happens to the best of us. It's unfortunate it happened here. So yeah, Socky with an initial advantage in this round, both mentally from the drop, I suppose, and also just from that Zoraisen interaction. There's the second one, 2/3 of the health bar gone. Jump heavy, interrupted, going to lead into this corner extension, but the wall bounce drops. Yeah.
There's the DP though, it's fine. Closing the health lead a little bit. Just one interaction will do. No!
Socky not blocking high. Oh yeah.
2M into rush. This should
again.
take it, yeah.
Just about enough. Surprised he didn't go for the stab. And yeah, we are back to even. 6 games apiece. 12 games gone on so far in this set.
Are we gonna see the game 19? The double
I'd love
Luigi?
it. I'd sure love it.
Nice catch on the spot dodge into the wall bounce, of course. Just about half health gone.
Plus frames in here, just walks back, gets the whiff punish. Big damage coming out again.
Not ready for the OD.
So am I right in
this
saying
is the second OD of the set?
I think it might be the third, but all of them have been from Socky. I don't think we've seen a single ZK overdrive.
ZK really valuing that rush.
Yeah. There it is, again. Socky doing plenty of spot dodges on his minus frames, and ZK is catching them now.
Yeah.
I feel like that kind of hit could have led to something, but I don't know enough about that situation. No! Okay, I get
clash.
Technically, we can call that one an anti-air on the JU, right?
Let's go! Proud of you.
Not the option I would have gone for, but it's the option that works out here. Rush conversion is going to bring Socky back to the corner with that she needs it wall bounce. And unfortunately, you tried it for a Socky.
Unfortunate. Going for the stonks. Both are one hit away from death. ZK in the corner.
You know there is a super or a rush buffered behind all of these normals, and ZK's unfortunately is pulled a little bit too early, and Socky's going to get the punish here. Definitely getting tense in these situations. Both players now had a situation where they've just pulled the trigger a bit too early. Ended up with a wish confirm.
Buffer if it was a buffer.
Yeah.
Throw working up this time, gets a safe jump.
Want to congratulate the close heavy anti there as well there for ZK. Does DP
through the honesty.
X-Healer. And once again, we find ourselves in this position. Far heavy is the button that's coming out more than anything at this point. Nice 2H anti-air. Socky's going to use that just to push in the corner a bit more. Rush conversion. Keeps it not quite as clean as the instant stab from the Zoraisen, but gets the round. Anyhow to bring himself back up in the set.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
A lot more of that fire heavy. Gets the fire heavy into the XDP here, actually. Good, strong start for Socky. But there it is, the RF
nice
special.
to you, watch your toes. Not ready for the DP. Getting Socky some space that he immediately loses. Then regains.
Immediately regains. Gonna be XDP here. Probably not even gonna stock up. My mistake, he does. Goes to the M stocks. Definitely more than he needs for the rest of this round. But ZK can definitely bring this one back, but just runs into that far medium.
Battle 2. Engage.
2 stocks free, essentially, for Socky at this point. Does get hit by that final hit of Rekka. Just nice traditional footsies from either of them. There's that early spot dodge on the Reagan Lave. ZK slowly bringing him towards the left-hand corner, but nope, we're going straight back to the right-hand one now.
Now Socky with the slight life advantage.
Yeah, not the meter advantage though. ZK is sitting on that full stick of butter. Socky only got half. Nice whip punish. Good not to go into the rush there.
Even. Either one could bring the other to the corner with one hit.
Oh, and ZK not quite there on that jump in. But the 2U is going to.
This is death, yeah. Easily. Doesn't even need the meter.
Bar heavy round start working out. Unfortunately not working out on the anti-air there. Wall bounce, she needs it. Plenty of damage off the interaction. Third of Socky's health bar gone, but that jump out the corner working again. CK's anti-airs really have been lacking during the set.
Maybe in that particular situation, you learn from like Street Fighter and jump back in air to air, maybe.
Maybe.
Look like that kind of an angle.
I mean, we've seen that happen a couple of times where you know, the JU has come out.
Socky has also jumped back with an air to air. But now it's 8-6 and kind of looking like Socky is running away with the lead, maybe. Unless ZK adapts somehow.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to know kind of what the adaptation really is at this point, aside from maybe scout these jump outs in the corner a bit more and then actually, you know, execute on the punish. Because the scout has been done plenty of times. You know, we've seen him walk back into a favourable position for the jump out, but then just hasn't pulled the trigger on DP or even 2H. And Socky's just been able to get out of the corner really consistently. But that escape was a lot more grounded. Been talking about that while it was happening. Socky now bringing ZK directly to the left-hand corner. Nice rush.
Big farm rush. Nice punish on the sweep. Doesn't get an extension. Could have rushed there to kill.
Yeah, it's unfortunate there for ZK. Both interactions there that he won. He actually didn't have Rekka off the cooldown, so wasn't able to make the most out of the situations. Oh, he wanted DP.
Yeah, but got stocks instead. Must have pressed down forward special.
There it is, there's that jump, and yeah, ZK does get the anti-air this time. Big health advantage, big meter advantage too. Should be enough for the kill, yeah. Nice, solid, quick round.
Battle 3, engage.
And again, we're seeing it, Socky.
Oh,
no, that's unfortunate, not the right route. But yeah, Socky, as soon as he starts kind of going down a little bit, you know, we have one of these fast ZK-centric rounds. Socky immediately slows down the pace, and it's been working out pretty well. ZK hasn't been adjusting to it too well. The Dudikoff special there on the throw. This is good from ZK at the moment. Catches a button out, but unfortunately no conversion. Is going to get the conversion here, though.
Yep. Evening out the lead a little bit. It's 8-7. Very even still. Could go either way.
For sure. Also, just want to very briefly thank ZK for giving us the grace of not having to see the full Eternal Ascendancy animation at all this set so far. I appreciate that.
Actually true. Haven't been many supers.
There really haven't been, actually. Socky only had one SBA, right? And it was the whiffed one on the Wish Confirm.
Yeah.
We did see an SSBA on Punish, but even that didn't animate. Bit too late there on the anti-air.
It's fair enough, these are the Rush characters.
It's true, yeah. And Rush really has been the whole be-all and end-all of this set so far. And we might be seeing a super here, actually. Nope! No, we're not.
That was a wacky reset.
Yeah, I don't think that's exactly what he wanted there, but gets the round regardless. Fireball's doing work again for ZK.
Yeah. Doesn't really need to do anything other than chuck plasma. Make Socky come to him.
Nice, catches again with the charge ray gun wave. Oh, happens again! Yeah, Percival can't get anything off of that situation, unfortunately, aside from, I guess, a positional advantage of Percival is now close to you. Anti-air, no counter hit, unfortunately. The X fireballs are going to clash, but Djeeta goes through.
Also plus frames and PRM rush. Really the theme of the set.
It definitely is, yeah. I mean, the characters that are sort of semi-defined by FRM Rush, so it does make sense. Charge Fireball doing work again. ZK is stopping just a little bit outside of those, like, 2L ranges. I think he's looking for jump. And Socky has been a bit more restrained on not letting it happen. Nice. Non-cinematic view Zeraisen, not quite as much damage. No melody.
There really hasn't been a single melody.
Hey, I mean, that's a good thing.
Been a lot of techs either.
True. Blocking the X Fireball there, not quite enough for chip point, but we're getting close.
Could we see the first OD from ZK?
Well, if there's ever a time, now is the time, but yeah, Socky gonna get the jump heavy in. So this is kind of the thing about how Socky, like, sees OD as well, right? Is the closer to that situation, health-wise, you approach, I think OD becomes more of a thing that Socky becomes aware of, which, you know, makes total sense, but Socky is so good at putting himself in that mindset immediately. It's so hard to reversal OD Socky at any point, but especially when you're the one close to death.
Absolutely, but Socky is now only one game away from taking the set. And
Yeah,
this situation is very good for him still.
definitely is. But we see the throw into the corner
Unless
here. ZK stopping again, maybe
momentum's kind of
wanting to see
reversed.
that anti-air. Socky's happy just to down back here, and then the sweep into the Zeraisen to put himself on set point.
Battle 2. Engage.
Bit slower now from ZK. Checks out. It's what Socky has been doing to be able to regain control of these rounds. Play a more reactive, well, reaction to your opponent's approach. No anti-air from the side of ZK. It's going to start being pushed towards this right-hand corner now. And even though not many interactions have really been directly in his favor, this round has been all Socky. And this is now really
Big
rough.
stab. The sweep though, and now Socky's in the corner. Never mind. Again, no anti-air on the air stall, but that was kind of far away. So MDP would have worked.
Yeah. Next confirmed does kill for Socky. ZK knows it. He's playing this super slow, and that's not what he wanted, unfortunately.
No. Oh no.
And yeah, Socky will be taking this one 10-7. Sick 2L, says ZK in the chat.
Well. Oh no.
But yeah, GG's to both. Of course, an entertaining set to watch. Kind of
Very
nice
nice
to break
set.
down people playing characters that don't play quite as much. But the matchup certainly has a lot going on in certain spacings too. So hey, it was good. Not a matchup we see as often here now, so I certainly appreciate seeing it.
Seeing some honest footsies and stick rushes.
For real. But yeah, it's a bit of a weird night, to be honest. So we've only got the one set tonight. We've got two coming up on Thursday. So that's kind of it, isn't it? I feel like at least I've said kind of all I need to about the set that we've watched, kind of as it was happening. I don't know if you've got anything you want to add here at the end.
I mean, probably nothing that hasn't already been said during the set.
That's kind of how it is sometimes.
Like, the most important thing I would say is that ZK just didn't cover the air stalls at all, didn't deal with them.
Yeah. Just needs to be kind of looking more towards DP for that consistent anti-air if the situation arises, which it definitely did multiple times in that set. So, but yeah, with that we are done for tonight. Of course, you can see from the graphic on screen, you know, you're watching Promenade Ballroom. We do first attempts here every Tuesday and Thursday at 10 PM Central European Time. Invites for that, the sign-ups go up every Monday at midday European Central Time. That's 11 AM for the people in the UK. Don't get it confused like I did, where I accidentally put them up an hour later than normal yesterday. Whoops. VODs for this is going to go up midday tomorrow as well, alongside the VOD for last weekend's weekly as well. I had a couple of errors on that, so it's going to go up at the same time as everything else. But yeah, first day we're already booked in. We've got two great sets coming up for you. We're going to be having Tatsu playing Gran against Top Shooter, going to be playing Eustace, the Portugal mirror, which is going to be fantastic. And then the set after that, we're going to be getting Yu on Vera against Godflash playing La Diva.
Ooh,
which
haven't seen Godflash in a while.
Yeah, so I was playing Godflash last night, actually. Did a 3-man rotation with Dudikoff, and Godflash had about a game of kind of remembering how to play Grand Blue. After that game, yeah, you kind of remember that you're up against one of Europe's best.
Yeah.
And even if they're playing maybe
Still got it.
the certified worst character in this game, Godflash can still be cooking. So I'm interested to see how this set goes down, especially against someone who hasn't really, I believe, experienced Luigi Hernandez that much
Not
yet.
much to my knowledge.
Yeah, you
At least
was
not
in
recently.
you was in Serpent's Break Gala, where Godflash also was, but I don't believe the two ran into each other.
I don't think so either.
So yeah, we'll have to see.
Unless we're spreading
how it
misinformation.
goes. We might be spreading misinformation. I feel bad. It's my own tournament series, but hey. But yeah, moving on from our stuff. Although quickly used to say, you can follow the Discord link that you see on screen, or you can do !Discord to join the Discord where those signups go live. And there's only a couple more weeks of Ballroom left alongside the weeklies, so make sure you get in that Granblue Gaming while you can. Speaking of which, if you're in the UK over November, specifically Sunday the 19th of November, hey, why not consider coming down to Revolution 20XX3, where on Sunday we're going to be having a Granblue side tournament, the last base GBVS event here in the UK, one of the last in Europe. We got UFA coming up as well, which I don't have a slide for, but I'm sure everyone's already aware about it.
UFA is the weekend after.
Weekend after, that's correct. Yeah, I'm not going to be around for it. I'm going to be away.
The last weekend before Rising.
It is, yeah, it really is the last possible time. But yeah, if you're in the UK, consider coming down to Revo. Of course, thank you again to Che for getting this one set up, and of course the NGI staff for allowing us to have this event at their event. And looking beyond that, you've heard it all from me by this point. We will have Outplayed coming up in February, the 24th and the 25th, specifically. Going to be our first Granblue Rising major event here in Europe. And hey, we were both there, actually. We were both there when it happened back in March. And I think we can both agree it was wonderful down in Vienna.
It was a great time. I would heartily recommend. And I'm looking into attending the next one too. We shall see.
Uh-huh. For real. Yeah, the community vibe down there is absolutely immaculate. The scene is fantastic, and hey, maybe even if you're not so much into Rising, despite the changes that the game is going to be getting coming into that second beta, you see that there are other games that are being run down there this time, and I can tell you for certain that the Austrian BlazBlue community is absolutely top-notch, so that's at least something to be paying attention to as well. And yeah, with that, we will be ending it here for tonight. Thank you very much again, everyone, for coming along and watching. Of course, to Socky and ZK for participating, and to, of course, for commentating alongside me.
Thank you. It was a good time once again.
Yeah, always is. We'll be back here Thursday on the time that you can see on screen for Top Shooter versus Tatsu, Graham versus Eustace. And then following that, we will be getting Yu on the Vera against Mr. Luigi Hernandez himself on the Ladiva. Did I say that the right way around? I feel like I mucked that up somehow.
Yeah, you said it. You said it correctly.
I did say it correctly. I was like, yeah, you playing Ladiva. That's correct, right? Uh-huh.
Luigi Hernandez, the Tennessee Thunder.
Yes. But yeah. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming along, and we'll see you on Thursday. Take care, everyone.
Good night.